let's just face the facts, okay? And yeah, the debate has to happen, Pat. And you're absolutely great tweet, absolutely right. It's over. Unless a miracle happens. This isn't some Donald Trump stuff. And you saw Mamdani trying to be like Trump and bring the accusers and all that. Listen, it's over, okay? He is, unless, like I said, something insane is going to happen, he's going to win. I'm just curious what you guys think of how long, Pat, until these people have buyer's remorse and they go, oh my God, that smiling face, that guy that takes photos with freaking co-conspirators of a world trade bombing and then goes on podcast, goes on Andrew Schultz's podcast, and everybody's having a good time. Everybody was glazing all over this guy. Like, not once did you say, hey, listen, that's you with the guy that co-conspirator that tried to blow up the world trade. Where's the fun in why is everybody having a great time? I know it's a comedy podcast, but hold the guy's foot to the fire because guess what? It's over.
When did he go on Schultz's podcast? That's
he was on Schultz, I think, two days ago.
Did he push him at all, or was it?
Everybody was having a great time there. And what did Andrew Schultz say, Pat? About I'll pay the extra taxes if you do all the stuff that you're going to say that you're going to do.
Schultz said he wants to pay more taxes.
Andrew Schultz said it, and I'm just seeing it's when were people going to be like, hey, time out. This is you. This is what you've said. This is what you're about. All this free crap. The city's going to pay for it. Your free bus ride, that's 700. How much was it, Tommy? 700 million? Who's going to pay for it? Who's going to pay for it? The people are. You guys have no idea what you're in for. No, I'm saying that would have been like.
So here's a clip that you're talking about on the 2%. On threats. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that's why I didn't know if I could play it.
Pat, you're a thread guy.
Watch this.
Volume, please.
Anybody's moving, and I honestly feel that way.
Go back, because
dude, if you're going to deliver all this shit for 2%, so I don't think anybody's moving, and I honestly feel that way. I'm in the tax bracket. We're going to tax more. Like, dude, if you're going to deliver all this shit for 2%, give it. I'm 100% supportive. It makes life easier for New Yorkers. This is my one identity in my entire life is a New Yorker. It's the thing I care the most about. But I think that there are going to be people in government that are going to try to restrict you from doing that, and I know that you're aware of that. What the fuck do you do when special interest groups are going to be lobbying like crazy?
I mean, you have.
How do you do that?
You have to be ready to take on these fights. There is a reason why we haven't had progress. There are people making money off the status quo. And so there will be a lot of interest in retaining that status quo. Yeah. Right now, the city of New York will pay McKinsey a few $1 million to design a trash can. McKinsey's not going to be happy when I say we don't need you to design that anymore.
Right,
we can actually design that ourselves. You're right that we're going to have to transform the inner workings of government.
Yeah.
And that means ending a patronage politics.
So,
There's a lot of people who have jobs more to do with who they know than what they do.
Andrew, who lives in New York City, he's going to be impacted by this. He doesn't think people are going to leave. And he's okay paying the 2%.
They're leaving already.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, guys, I'm just telling you what he said, right?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. But by the way, great, Andrew. Let's see if he's right.
Okay.
Well,
let's see if he's right. Let's see if people will be leaving. Let's see if this will work out. Let's see if what happens there. But the reality of it is, Schultz wants Mamdani to win.
Of course.
So
you think so?
There's no question Schultz is on Mamdani's side. I think he even put he put a wager on Mamdani to win, if I'm not mistaken, $1,000 wager
bucks or somebody's
for Mamdani to win. So Schultz is trying to help Mamdani win. And by the way, that was the place to be. And Schultz is the podcast in New York. You got to go through it.
Yeah.
You know, Cuomo, had to get on the Schultz. We'll see. I don't know yet. But Cuomo had to get on that. I don't think if Schultz doesn't get Cuomo to get on his podcast, what Schultz is saying is he had Mayor Adams, he had Mamdani. He didn't have Cuomo. What he's saying to the public is, I don't support Cuomo. That's what he's saying. And that's his position of where he's at. So,
or Cuomo just hasn't agreed to go on his podcast.
Cuomo would love to be on his podcast.
So
but
come on, Schultz, bring him on.
Yes.
Can I respond to what Schultz is saying for a second? By the way, let me just give the disclaimer. Andrew Schultz, one of the best comedians working out there. I love his crew. Awesome job. I mean, I think the world of the guy. At the same time, I also know that he loves New York. And to me, when he says 100% people are not moving, well, that's factually incorrect. Because how many people moved during COVID? One little thing that to change your life, Schultz moved to Miami during COVID. So and how many billions of dollars left New York during COVID? So now people have a frame of reference. They see what's coming down the pike. They see the taxes that are coming down there. And Schultz, respect to you, I know you're probably worth tens of millions of dollars. We're not talking about tens of millions of dollars here. The people that would be moving are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They own the biggest firms. They're going to be paying ridiculous corporate taxes potentially. They're the billionaires. They're the people that have houses everywhere, and they will move out of New York. No problem. They might move to New Jersey. They might move to Connecticut. They move to Florida. They move to the 6th borough of Miami. But to say that the people are not going to move out of New York is just disingenuous.
And Adam, show me.
But I do think that Schultz cares about New York. I don't think he's like,
but you're getting
burning it all down.
Yeah, but guess what? You're getting swindled by this guy. Name me one time, Tom, this socialist, communist crap has worked anywhere ever. Go.
We don't have to go there, but
Well,
I'll answer
go
your
ahead.
question very, very succinctly. You said, when will New York realize it?
Yes.
I believe they're going to realize it next summer. They're going to see the early signs that are going on. And that's when I believe Elise Stefanik will defeat Kathy Hochul next year, November 3rd, 2026,
Hopefully.
for the New York governor, because the people of New York City are going to realize what they bought early on, and I think you're going to see a huge change in New York politics.
And by the way,
at next year's midterm.
New York City is not New York State. I think we just showed that stat.
Albany.
No, I
Do you
know.
think-
No, that's what I'm talking about.
But also,
Well, he was
don't
talking
think
about
that,
Albany.
back
He
to
was like-
Schultz.
yeah.
I don't think Schultz is an idiot. I think
Of
he's very
course
intentional.
not.
What are the chances that he realizes this is going to be our next new mayor? Let me hedge my bet and kind of like gallivant for him a little bit. Do you think that's a possibility?
No, that's then that means you're a grifter, is what that means.
No, I wouldn't say that.
But hang on a second.
Okay,
no,
okay.
you asked me a question.
Gotcha.
I'm answering you. So, what do you believe in? That's the question. What do you believe in? What do you believe in? Does what Mamdani do match what you believe in? If he does, I support you supporting him. But if you're doing it because you like him, and you know this guy's never had a proven track record of having done anything, and his track record got exposed with Cuomo, and he couldn't even refute it. This is not a worker. This is a rich family's kid that's coming here, that's going around telling people what to do, and you're going to see what you get. But I don't. I think honestly, Schultz is going through identifying what his true convictions are, and some people are always like this, trying to get clear. Until your true convictions are like 100% like this, you're always going to be swinging.
Makes sense.
One side or another, one side or another, one side or another. So
Well, I know he's been very critical of Andrew Cuomo. I mean, a lot of New Yorkers are.
Of course.
So Cuomo's trying to put lipstick on a pig and be like, no, he's a way better candidate than Mamdani. Don't get me wrong. But he also has a laundry list of things that he screwed up on. So people in New York, don't forget how many you just talked about the nursing
thousands
homes
of
and the old
old
people.
people dying.
So in my opinion, the only way that this gets settled in a fair manner, fair head to head, is if this guy Curtis Lewa leaves the race. If he stays in it, it's done.
No, but Adam, we're how many weeks? 2 weeks away. It's over, guys.
weeks
It's
away.
over. There's no.
I
I'm
don't
not worried
know.
about that anymore.
I don't know.
It's what's coming. And Tom, you made a great point. Give them a year. Give them a year. And I want to know all that free stuff that he's talking about. You're willing to pay 1% more? Okay. Tell that, like Adam said, to the $50 million guys, the $100 million guys that are going to leave and take their companies and all their employees and all their jobs.
Schultz is not going to be effective. Schultz makes a shit ton of money.
Yeah, of course.
Schultz
Yeah.
has got money. He's going to be okay with 2% for him on the $5 million he's making a year is $100,000. He's not going to be hurt by it
But-
a lot. But the reality of it is, if you're campaigning on convictions, on who is a true New Yorker, Cuomo is a bigger New Yorker. Sliwa is a bigger New Yorker. Mamdani is the least amount of New Yorker.
Of course.
Out of all of them. But your method of voting is the way you're choosing to vote. Great. We respect it. It's your city, meaning, like, go. It's your city. Let's see what happens to your city. Maybe they're right. Maybe the guy's going to come and crush it. Maybe these communistic ideas and more prayer in the streets is what New Yorkers want.
for
Maybe
it. I doubt
maybe
that.
they want more of that.
No,
Maybe
they do.
Andrew wants more of that outside of his place, and that's okay. If he truly does, I support it because you're going to be directly impacted by it more than us. FYI, you know how we're going to be impacted by it?
People moving down here?
Real estate properties.
Oh my
you know
God.
what's going to happen here?
Yep.
Do you know when we were in New York, and hanging out this summer, what were realtors saying? What were people talking about? Where are people moving to?
Yeah.
Do you know the people in Hampton are like, you know how many calls we're getting right now because
I
people are
remember,
trying to
I remember
leave the
that.
city to come over here and buy
Yes,
other properties?
yes.
So we'll see. We'll see. Schultz says nobody he believes is going to leave. Data's going to tell you.
Do you know
Data's
how
gonna
many
tell you what's gonna
Miami
happen.
realtors are praying for Mamdani?
Yeah.
Of course. You
No,
told me.
I have friends in Miami that are just like, I can't wait. They're going to make a killing.
Of course.
It's also almost, Pat, tell me if you agree with this. It's sort of reminiscent of the 2016 election where you had establishment candidate, corrupt Hillary Clinton, and they obviously got Trump in there. But Bernie is the Mamdani candidate.
I don't think that's the comparison. I think the true comparison to this is 2008. This is not 2016 comparison.
Obama and McCain?
This is Mamdani is Obama. Mm-hmm. And everybody fell in love because he was such a good speaker, and they were spooked.
Came out of nowhere.
However,
no history.
The challenge was what? Who was the alternative? It was
McCain.
Hillary Clinton. And I don't blame them for not wanting to go with Hillary.
Oh, you're saying on the Democratic side.
Yeah, well, it was Hillary is Andrew, so I get that part. But you're going to be spooked in this situation.
Well, it's the establishment versus the anti-establishment.
But Andrew's not even the establishment. The establishment hates Andrew Cuomo.
Well, he's establishment in everyone's eyes.
No. Hang on a second.
Cuomo family legacy is establishment as it gets, no?
Adam, you've been interrupting a lot.
Sorry, sir.
When it comes down to New York City, Andrew Cuomo is not establishment. Pelosi hates him. Schumer hates him. Everybody hates him. They can't stand this guy. Who do you think probably investigated him and exposed all that stuff? You don't think it was his own political party? They can't stand the guy.
Definitely.
Yeah, right now, you know where Cuomo's at? You know it's a tough part for Cuomo to be? Cuomo doesn't have any friends.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Cuomo literally has no friends right now. He has friends, don't get me wrong. But Cuomo doesn't have... Cuomo can't even go to... Tell me one big Democrat. Has Obama came back and endorsed him?
Nope.
Have Kamala endorsed who?
Nobody.
Mamdani. Hochul endorsed who? Mamdani. Who's endorsed Cuomo? Eric Adams.
One.
That's not a big...
Eric,
So literally, if you think about it, the guy's on an island by himself with nothing going on, trying to win a race. His own political party's not supporting him.
I agree with you that the establishment Democratic class has no love for Cuomo. But the people of New York, the voters, think that he's establishment. So like you said, he's sort of like politically homeless. The establishment ain't helping him. The people think he's establishment. He's kind of cut in the middle here. And the one guy that can maybe help him out getting out of the race, Curtis Sliwa, hates him as well. So they're just all going to watch New York City burn down with Mayor Mamdani.
Yeah, I mean, the way it's going to go. But remember what I said at the Jubilee debate. I hope Mamdani wins. Part of me wants Mamdani to win. The other part of it for me politically is you guys know where I stand with people running for office and you're not Western.
Yep.
It's a bigger concern, but we'll see. Yeah. We'll follow this case study really closely. We got 2 more weeks to go. I'm excited for 2026. I think 2026 is going to be the greatest year of my lifetime in America. You know, America's turning 250. World Cup's coming here. President Trump's turning 80. We're going to have multiple times rates going lower. I think the IPO market's going to open up. And Vinny and I, we were out there. I was looking at Vinny outside yesterday. I don't know what was going on. So I'm walking outside. Vinny's looking at the sky. I'm like, Vinny, what are you doing? Obviously, we have 11 acres of land we own right on the airport. So I was concerned. I walked up. Watch what Vinny was doing in this video. Go ahead, Rob. Great pose.
Come on.
Hey, Vinny.
What's up, Pat?
What are you doing?
Waiting.
Waiting for what?
Business plan.
Come from Sky.
That's what people told me. It works
That's not how it works.
Work for Newton.
That's not how it works.
Huh.
On December 12th, I host an event called the Business Planning Workshop, where we go through this entire manual together on how to write a business plan based on 12 building blocks.
Okay.
All you have to do is click on a link below.
Okay.
Get registered. December 12th, we'll be together all day.
All right, so can we go eat right now? Because
Yeah,
I've been
let's
for 4
go.
hours waiting like an idiot.
So if you're like Vinny waiting for a business plan to fall from sky,
Still waiting.
Don't do that. December 12th, come join myself and tens of thousands of people together that will be going through exactly the way I write the business plan based on 12 building blocks. If you haven't yet registered, click on a link below, Rob. If you can give them you can find out whatever ticket you want to go with. You can zoom in, not show your face. You can zoom in, be with everybody else. Thousands of other people will see your face, and I'll be able to interact with you. Or you can be there live with us and call and find out more about that. But at the lowest one, you can get registered for $297 full day, and you'll get a 200-page workbook. Click on a link below. Get yourself, your wife, your friends, family, salespeople, executive team. Watch this business plan workshop together to assemble to a Rob. Let's please put the link below for that. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.